Welcome to the third video in this series where I share another technique with you that's called tap and breathe. Hopefully, you had a positive experience with silent tapping and finding your natural flow with the tapping points and the rhythm of moving through those points at a pace that feels right for you. So, today we're going to take that silent tapping a little bit further to tap and breathe. Tap and breathe is exactly what it sounds like. We tap on the points and we breathe. So it's again pretty simple. Um, with tap and breathe, what I like to do is to take an inhale and an exhale at each point. So that's not what you have to do. That's what I find to be a nice way to access tap and breathe. But you can actually add tapping to any breathing technique. Any breathing technique. I find that adding tapping to it kind of supercharges the breathing technique. So if you like box breathing, you can inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4, inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4. You can do that. You can do 3-7-8 breathing. And if you don't land quite right where you're, inhaling for 7 when you get down to the side, you can just keep going if you would like to, or just finish wherever you'd like to. You don't have to finish under the arm each time. So, tap and breathe is a technique that I find that I'm using, especially after I have used silent tapping for crying. Once I've stopped crying, I tend to turn to tap and breathe just to help regulate my body even more and to help calm my nervous system, help settle me in the moment. So, when we are using tap and breathe, again, to me, EFT is all about meeting ourselves exactly where we are. If I am feeling dysregulated, if I'm in that flipped lid state, my body is in a sympathetic activation or it's in a shutdown. Either way, my breathing is likely to be shallow. That's what's happening in the body at that moment. Okay? So if we're trying to force a deep breath when the body's not ready for it, that can actually be more dysregulating than regulating. So it's not about forcing a deep breath when we're in that flipped lid state. It's about just meeting ourselves and just noticing the breath in that moment, not trying to change it, but just noticing it. Okay. So I'm just going to invite you to join me for a round of tap and breathe. So, just tapping gently on the top of the head and just noticing a full breath if that feels right for you, that inhale and the exhale. Sometimes just bringing the attention to the breath helps it to move to a deeper state, but we don't want to force it. Coming to the eyebrow point, again, a cycle of a breath. Inhale and exhale. And then we move to the side of the eye again, just noticing. And coming under the eye. And I am noticing my body naturally is wanting to take a deeper breath as I'm moving through these points. It's not about forcing it. It's about as we calm the nervous system down by tapping on these points, we send that calming signal to the amygdala. Then we start to enter that parasympathetic rest and restore. Coming to the collarbone. And when we're in that parasympathetic rest and restore, the body naturally wants to take a deeper breath. So, not forcing it, just meeting ourselves right where we are and allowing the tapping to send that calming signal. I'm going to go around again. If you'd like to join me, you're welcome to do that. I feel like it just feels so good to me. It feels very calming and soothing. So why wouldn't I want more of this? Just moving through at your own pace. As you become more comfortable with the tapping points, it's a little bit easier to move through at your own pace rather than having to think about the next the next tapping point coming to the side of the eye. And again, if you have a particular tapping point that feels more comfortable for you, spend more time there. Take a couple of breaths in that spot. There's no rule that says you have to take one breath at each spot. Follow what your body's telling you. Give it what it needs in this moment. And the chin point. Mm, it just feels yummy to me to do this technique. Ah, it's like my body's thanking me for just slowing down for a moment. And then you let your This is just the tip of the iceberg and how we can use EFT to support our nervous system, to support our own emotional well being. If you would like to learn more, please check out my website, www.kathleenwebereft.com. Feel free to reach out. My email is Kathleen@KathleenWeberEFT.com. I'm happy to have a conversation with you, to answer any questions, and just to support you on your journey of well being, whatever that looks like for you. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to connecting with you more in the near future.